your presentation you'd like to refine, just say the word. I'm ready to help.
Okay. Good morning, ChatGPT. My name is Mala Kodiwali and I am a student of the College in Campus City Training Camp. Today I am going to talk about how to create a growth mindset and embrace challenges. A growth mindset is the benefit that our abilities, intelligence, and skills and successful in both our personal professional lives.
You can continue by saying something like, a growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. With a growth mindset, we see challenges as opportunities to learn rather than obstacles to avoid.
So, okay. Now, your first question is what is a growth mindset?
Perfect. So you can answer that by saying something like, a growth mindset is the belief that our abilities are not fixed, but can be developed over time with effort, learning, and persistence. It's the opposite of a fixed mindset, where people believe their talents are just static.
Okay, now the next question is what it interest to connect to a growth mindset.
Ah, great. Of course. You can explain that interest is really the spark that motivates us to keep learning. When we're interested in something, we naturally want to explore it, take on challenges, and put in effort. So by fostering interest, we create the conditions for a growth mindset to persist.
Okay, my next question is how does a growth mindset differ from a fixed mindset?
Ah, perfect. You can say something like, a growth mindset believes that abilities can be developed through effort, whereas a fixed mindset assumes that our qualities are static. People with a fixed mindset often avoid challenges or give up easily, while those with a growth mindset see setbacks as opportunities to improve.
Okay, my next question is why is having a growth mindset important?
That's a great one. You can say something like, having a growth mindset is important because it helps us stay resilient in the face of challenges, fosters a love for learning, and empowers us to reach our full potential, both in our personal. You're very welcome.
So, okay, my next question is how can a growth mindset improve learning? Please give me a long answer to every question.
Of course. So you can say something like, a growth mindset improves learning because it encourages us to see challenges as opportunities. When we adopt this mindset, we become more persistent, open to feedback, and willing to try new strategies. As a result, we retain information better, develop deeper skills, and ultimately become lifelong learners, capable of adapting in any situation.
So, okay, my next question is what does effect play in a growth mindset?
Ah, definitely. You can say something like, a fixed mindset can limit us because it makes us avoid challenges and see failure as exactly. So
So, my next
exactly.
question is why should we embrace challenges?
Of course. Ah, I see. So you can explain that we should embrace challenges because they help us grow. When we face difficulties, we develop resilience, problem-solving skills, and a deeper sense of confidence. In short, exactly. So by embracing, absolutely, by embracing challenges, we open ourselves up to new skills, greater creativity, and a more.
So, okay, my next question what are some examples of a growth mindset in daily life?
Great. You can say something like examples of a growth mindset in daily life include setting small learning goals, asking for feedback on tasks.
So okay, my next question is how can mistake help us learn?
Definitely. Of course. You can say something like mistakes help us learn because they give us crucial feedback. When we make a mistake, we can analyze what went wrong, adjust our approach, and apply that new knowledge, making us better and more capable in the future.
Okay, my next question is why it is important view failure as a learning opportunity.
Exactly. You can explain that seeing failure as a learning opportunity is important because it helps us stay motivated, reflect on what went wrong, and continuously improve. So each failure becomes a stepping stone toward success.
Okay, my next question is how does positive thinking support a growth mindset?
Good one. You can say something like positive thinking supports a growth mindset by helping us reframe setbacks as temporary obstacles. When we focus on positive possibilities, we stay motivated, build confidence, and keep trying even when things get tough.
Okay, my next question is what are the some common absolutely to deployment a growth mindset?
Great question. You can say something like common actions include setting specific achievable goals, seeking out challenges, asking for feedback, and practicing self reflection. By making these a habit, we reinforce a growth mindset every day.
Okay, my next question is how can self-confidence be improved towards challenges?
Ah, exactly. You can explain that self confidence grows when we take on challenges and succeed step by step. Each time we overcome a hurdle, we prove to ourselves that we are capable, which boosts our confidence to tackle even bigger challenges.
Okay, my next question is why should we sit out of our comfort zone?
That's a good one. You can say something like, we should stay out of our comfort zone because that's where real growth happens. When we push beyond familiar routines, we discover new strengths, build confidence, and unlock new possibilities we never thought possible.
Okay, my next question is what is the importance of professional?
Great question. You can explain that visualization is important because it helps us mentally rehearse success, reduce anxiety, and keep our focus on the outcomes we want. So it primes our brain for success before we even take action.
Okay, my next question is how can setting goals encourage growth?
Perfect. You can say something like, studying in a growth mindset involves believing that your abilities can improve with effort. Instead of focusing on just the grades, you focus on the process, asking questions, persisting through challenges, and seeing every mistake as a chance to grow.
Okay, my next question is why is continuous learning important?
Ah, great. Exactly. You can explain that continuous learning is important because it keeps us adaptable in a fast changing world. It helps us build new skills, stay curious, and keep growing both personally and professionally throughout our lives.
Okay, my next question is how can we motivate ourselves during difficulty times?
Great question. You can say something like, we can motivate ourselves during difficulties by focusing on our progress, reminding ourselves of our purpose, and celebrating small wins along the way. When we stay focused on growth and what we're learning, we stay inspired to keep going.
So, okay, my next question is how can challenges build resilience?
Great. You can say something like, challenges force us to confront our limits at our comfort zone. By pushing through, we build resilience, adaptability, and a stronger belief in our ability to succeed, transforming those once daunting challenges into pathways for growth.
My next question is what are the long-term benefits of a growth mindset?
Ah, that's a great one. You can say something like the long term benefits of a growth mindset include greater resilience, a lifelong love of learning, higher achievement in school or work, and an ability to adapt to new situations, which keeps us growing and thriving throughout our lives.
So, okay, my last question is what is one step everyone can take today to develop a growth mindset?
Ah, perfect wrap up. You can say something like one simple step everyone can take is to reframe their thinking by recognizing effort as a path to mastery. Every time we face it, we remind ourselves that persistence and learning will help us improve step by step.
Okay, developing a growth mindset helps us see challenges, opportunities for learning, and important experience to learning mistake to failure. We can use them as a stepping strong work, success by starting over with positive, working and hard being working to learn and can continue a good and activity cover goals. Thank you for listening, and I encourage everyone to embrace challenges and believe in their ability to improve every day. So, have a good day. Enjoy your day.
That was really well put. You've got a strong closing, and it leaves everyone with a clear call to action. If you'd like any final tweaks or if you want to practice, I'm here.